And to the nation's capital, where the federal government has inaugurated a ministerial committee to examine the allegations of degrees racketeering in foreign and local private universities. Inaugurating the committee in Abuja, the Minister of Education mandated the members to review the role of MDAs or its officials in facilitating the recognition and procurement of the fake certificate in question. Now, for more on this development, let's speak with the Minister of State for Education, Yusuf Sununu. He joins us live from Abuja studio. Good to have you join us.
Thank you very much for having me.
So what is the task before this particular committee, and then the likely consequence for those found complicit in the racketeering process?
Well, actually, first of all, let me start by thanking you for inviting me to this very important discussion, most especially that has to do with the basic foundation of development in Nigeria and world over, that is education. As a ministry, we are responsible in terms of developing policy and also for coordinating and executing and also collaborating with all tiers of government to ensure that we have a qualitative education that will ensure access, skills, that is also backed by sound moral attitude of an individual. The committee was integrated purposely to ensure that what just happened, that people are getting fake degrees or certificates coming into the country and taking and using the opportunities to take over for those who have suffered in getting their genuine certificate becomes a worrisome. And it also have a lot of impact and implications in the country. For example, let's say where you have a quack as an engineer, you are sure that the quality of supervision is going to be given to a particular building that is coming up. It's not going to be something that can be acceptable to the nation. So imagine you have an improperly trained healthcare practitioner in the country. So when it happens, the ministry were so proactive to ensure that we constituted a committee that unravel whatever happens towards getting that. And we have just inaugurated a 7-man committee with a lot of terms of references that has been expanded to even include local universities here in the country or institutions and campuses that are given degree that are suspicious, to find out those campuses and make a strong recommendation. The implication is that whoever has hand in it is going to face the consequences of the law. We have made it clear during the inaugural meeting that whoever is found, especially in the ministry, will not take it lightly. And that's why for us to serve as very responsive to the committee, we shun away from including members of the ministry as part of the committee. And we have made it clear, even we as ministers, both the Minister of Education and Minister of State, we are ready to face the
committee. Of course, that basically is to ensure transparency, Mr. Sununu. But the question that a lot of people are asking is that why did it take a private organization, who of course is the media, to discover this? Is it that there are no check and balances within the Ministry of Education, especially the NUC as well and the NYSC?
I didn't get the question.
I was asking you that Nigerians are wondering why it took a private organization to discover this. Is it that there are no checks and balances within the Ministry of Education, especially the NUC and the NYSC?
Okay, let me tell you, you see, what happened really was that we have a cartel that are involved with both outside and local partners. And that is done in such a way that the system we employ in terms of trying to find out which one is genuine and which one is fake has been mastered by the cartel, and they have come up with a ways to see how they can support our means of this. For example, for you to go and bring a degree, you have to come with your admission letter, you have to come with the details of the institutions, and you also have to come with your passport and many other things that we needed to confirm. But unfortunately, if you have to take any individual that comes with such a certificate, and you have to go online on the website of such university or institution, you find that all that you needed right from the admission will be backdated. So that if you are to have a degree from 4 years in Nigeria, you also see in that website that the candidate spent 4 years to acquire the degree he has. You understand? So this is a system. And then for us as a ministry, we also rely much on assessment that is forwarded to us from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who have the direct mandate to collaborate on international relations and matters. So they will now come with the universally accredited universities and institutions, and also with the courses accredited by those schools. But unfortunately, you also have agents who are there, who have perfected their art of impersonating and getting a degree through a connivance of both foreign and local participants. You find that whatever that is needed to say that this degree is genuine is also provided in that website. But by and large, we have to thank the undercover journalist for what he has done, and we have not taken that as a...
So, Mr. Sununu, I apologize for butting in, because I want to get this clearly, because you were saying that, look, you're saying that the issue lies, or the challenge lies at the doorstep of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And then I also hear you say that, look, people within these ministries are also complicit in this process. I want you to clarify that for us as to who is guilty in all of this.
You see, we have to understand that in any system, there is an interministerial collaborations. For example, as a ministry, we don't have any office outside the country, apart from the UNESCO office in Paris that we have our representative there. But the Ministry of Foreign Affairs are endowed with so many offices virtually in all the countries that Nigeria have a bilateral relationship with them. And they also have the capacity to do local investigation in any foreign country, which we don't have that. And also, after they have done that, they will now furnish us with information. So institutions were accredited. So institutions have the courses that are also accredited. Because, you know, when it comes to foreign relationship, even NUC itself must also rely on the Foreign Affairs Ministry. But locally here, we have all our guidelines for you to establish a private institution, even for the government to own an institutions that it can run, whether at national or at state level, which is guided and supervised by the National University Commission, without recourse to foreign affairs, except where you are going to bring in experts that are going to work in our local institution here. But for foreign, definitely you have to listen. There's also the issue of that the ministry lacks translators when it comes to certificates that are not written in English.
Written also, in English.
Mandate of the Foreign Affairs Ministry, you understand, to translate. The translation office is the mandate of the Federal Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So if you come in with a...
It does look like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Sununu, does look like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is taking a lot of blame here. But we'll wait till, I think the mandate of the committee is 8 weeks. We'll wait for the 8 weeks to lapse, and then we'll see the outcome of the investigation of the committee. A pleasure to have you on the news at 10. Minister of State for Education, Yusuf Sununu. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Well, let's turn to